Just a sec. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of the Intersect Interview Series. Today, we have Samir from DEFINDSTARTER. Samir's project actually won the first prize in the security and interoperability track. Welcome, Samir. We'd love to ask you some questions.
Thank you. Hi,
Amazing.
everyone.
Samir, can you just introduce yourself, where you're from, how old you are, things like that?
I am Samir Patel. I am from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I'm studying third years engineering from Darshan University,
No.
and my specialization is computer engineering, focused on AI/ML, and I am growing interest in Web3, and I want to explore intersection of AI and Web3 and creating AI-enabled Web3 apps.
Awesome. That's really cool. I mean, both of those industries are very, very hot right now. So I'm sure
Yes.
you find a lot of things to do. But that's really cool. Can you tell us a bit more about your project and DefineStarter? How did you come up with the idea? What is it about? Just a little rundown for our viewers who don't know.
Let's start how I came up idea, how I know about Intersect Hackathon. Let's start with the first semester. My college. In first semester, I studied two languages, programming languages, Python and C++ for subject called programming for problem solving. Then I started software development training from one agency. Then I participated in many regional hackathons, but I found out that whoever wins a hackathon have a current technology like Web3 or Metaverse. Then I started looking into Web3 projects, then came across 2, 3 hackathon platforms like Devfolio, Taike Network, and dApp. Then I found out Intersect hackathon recently.
Yeah.
During my mid-semester Intersect hackathon held, and I have a dilemma to participate or not. Then I my friend encouraged me to participate in hackathon. Let's give a start to a Web3 chapter of your career. And I probably brainstormed 3 ideas. One of is AI drawing app similar to Scribble, where AI score your images or drawings. Second was phone number and Web3 address or MetaMask address link application. Or last, I found out Kickstarter, and then I think about we can turn Kickstarter into decentralized application.
Yeah.
Then I started a DEFINDSTARTER, and my mind for this project is simple: create a simple features, then move into more complicated. It is a simple project for me as of now, and the plus point is the fun fact is the main feature, the NFT part, is not included in the project presentation or repository.
Okay. And do you plan on including that in the future, or?
Yes. No, it is included, but I not showed up in the repository.
But we still loved it, we still loved your project. So that's impressive. Thank you so much for that. So what attracted you to Intersect Hackathon and not any other hackathon on Dora Hacks? Was there something special, or did you hear something about it?
dApp, I came across during the one of offline hackathon. There they have a booth, and they more dApp more towards Web3.
Yeah.
They are holding more and more Web3 hackathons. That's why I'm looking for dApp, and keep eye on DoraX page to participate hackathons, but due to some skill problem or team related issues, I was not participated. But till now, I sharp my skills and I participate third online hackathon, and third
Okay.
was my lucky charm to
That's
win.
very cool. Awesome. Third time's the charm, you know. Then the next question I have for you is, how was your experience with the Intersect Hackathon? Did you enjoy the organization? What was something special about the hackathon that you really enjoyed?
I, First of all, I enrolled the hackathon lately, but I came through all the tutorials and resources provided by the DoraX platform or Intersect
Yeah.
and Lionscraft or some chain link. I want to participate in chain link track, but due to some issues, I not implemented that feature.
Yeah.
Also, I love watch more content on Intersect because it is only the
Yeah.
Avalanche as a subnet. I found out many projects on Avalanche, but it is a start of Intersect. That's why no there is a no documentation or little documentation
Yeah.
there, but it is good.
Awesome. And so how do you think Define Starter will go forward from this? What are your plans for the project? Do you want to launch it on the mainnet now on Intersect? You have some Pearl tokens, obviously, as a reward. What are your plans for Define Starter?
My plan was I planned a simple project and UI also is a simple. The first step is I need to redesign whole dApp website and launch it on mainnet. Then three features. One was Baker's user voting plus NFT part was I want to add into mainnet.
Yeah.
Three features I want to create and show.
Okay. And then of course we would love to support you on this.
Yes.
If you need any help on this, we would love to do that at Intersect. Um, and then I think one of my last questions for you now is something more fun. So what do you plan on doing with the prize money? What are your plans with it? Will you buy some food? Will you go traveling? Will you save the money? What are you gonna do?
My my first priority is now laptop, brand new laptop to buy. Then I save the money after.
Yeah.
First come first is laptop.
Okay, perfect. I think that's a good idea. Next time when we do an interview, we want like good
Yes.
quality, you know, we'll be like you'll have a better laptop than all of us. So like
Yes.
that's a good idea. Amazing. Okay, and do you have any last comments or questions, any message to people who want to perhaps join the Intersect Hackathon in the future? What do you recommend to them? Like
Don't
to win
uh,
one of the coding tracks.
uh, silly. I want to convey the message to newcomer of Web3. Don't judge your idea by just label. Silly idea is better to create. I was not expecting ever. Okay, I want this hackathon by this idea because I am looking many projects on .ix. They are doing well, but uh, if you have courage, skills, and eagerness to compete,
Yeah.
you can win hackathons and
Yeah.
competitions.
Awesome. I think that's great advice. And then one more last question, but this is more for me and more for the coders, I would say. If someone is a Web 2 programmer, like you said, they're doing C++, Java, they want to get more into Web 3, where do they start? What resources should they look at? How did you start?
I started by in a Web 2 part. If you doing a front end or something uh, like React or Next.js, you have to do only learn Solidity or smart contract preparation and how to deploy smart contracts. And the first come first is you want to know how front end build, learn React.js, Next.js, some for backend part Node.js, then Solidity for uh, smart contracts. Then Web3.js and Ether.js are libraries of Web3. Then you can jump into more complicated parts of like in near time Solana blinks and some other things. Don't learn from tutorials and videos. Try to uh, learn from documentations. It, it is good to prepare from documentation because in tutorials there is many libraries are deprecated, but in documentation there is a chance to you have a solution to what are really things are doing now.
Okay, yeah, okay. So they're more up to date in documentation than in tutorials and stuff.
Mm.
Okay, I understand. That's actually very good advice. Thank you, Samir. We hope to see you build in future Intersect hackathons as well. We would love for you to come up with a better idea or to work further on DeFiNDStarter. We would love to support you there as we do with a lot of our projects. Please stay tuned. And to all the viewers listening in, we have another episode of the Intersect Interview Series lined up tomorrow. Thank you, Samir, for joining in, and we appreciate your project and you contributing to this hackathon and to this community.
Thank you, Intersecting and Uzair.